What's up guys, it's Missy. I'm back with another SimCity Build It video. Today we're going to be talking about the design challenge and how you can complete the design challenge, meet the requirements without having to spend any real cash and knowing exactly how these requirements work. I see so many posts all the time on people saying, why can't I submit this? Then they screenshot it, they show this screen here, and they're so confused as to what is going on. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is that if you are a lower level player, there's a couple of things that you need to pay very close attention to. One, that if you're camping, that you are not doing design challenges, okay? They are an absolute joke. The only thing that you should be doing them for is for the buildings because the rewards are an absolute joke. That being said, usually there is one brand new building and two old buildings that are being kind of recycled back through for people to have a second chance to earn them. So how it works, they introduce the new leagues. As you progress into the leagues, you have a higher starting amount of design challenge currency, which is up here at the top of your screen. See these things that pop up here? Do not buy these. You don't need to buy these. These are an absolute joke. Okay? What you're going to do is when you build your map here, when you put down your houses and all that good stuff, you can easily, they start you off with one of each of these, the small ones. You can easily submit any design challenge and meet full requirements without doing any purchasing at all. What you're going to do is, at worst, you're going to have to buy one of each of the small ones again, okay? Then you go through and you buy one of each of the most beneficial services. I'm going to show you what those are. So you're going to buy one extra water, okay? You're going to buy, for power, you're going to do one coal. And this is the same for on your regular game. You're going to do the basic sewage, okay? And then you're going to go to the waste management and you're going to do the garbage incinerator. And this works on all of the design challenges, no matter what your amount is that you start with, okay? Now that you've got every one of those, you can easily reach the 10,000 pop and not have to buy any more services, okay? Now, you're going to do your first upgrade. You can place down any one of these homes, but just know that the way that these work is that this is the maximum number of people you can have living in this house without any pop boosters. A lot of people do not understand how population boost works. This home, the most you can have is 300 people, and then you can increase the population 100% per category. So they'll say, well, why does this building only, this one gives me 10,000 more people and this one only gives me 2,000. That's because you're overlapping your percentages, okay? For example, if you go to transportation, what you should do is you need to look. If you put two of these up against the same houses, it's going to be an 80%, okay? Which means you're going to be missing 20% of your people. Here is 50%. So if we do this, we have this house being covered 50%. That's 52 people, okay? Now we have 52 more people. Now we're at 100% coverage. You cannot go higher than that. So anything that I place down near this house is going to do 0. See? Now the reason this is problematic is because people will put down buildings that are 35%, 40%, 15%. Then they end up putting down a high building in an area where only a few houses are getting boosted a very tiny amount. The best way for you guys to do this is to boost your population with 100% coverage with as little space being taken up as possible and with the least amount of buildings. Now, ideally what you want to do is you want to meet the requirements for whatever your design challenge is, go through every category and try to get 100% coverage per category, okay? Now, for low-level players, I highly recommend you pay very close attention to what I'm about to say to you. When you first start your design challenge, it may not even be possible for you to submit it. You have to look at the requirements to submit it. For example, this one is asking for gambling and entertainment. If you do not have gambling and entertainment unlocked, you will not be able to meet those requirements. So many people have this issue, okay? Now, another thing is that when it says minimum population, roads and services working, a lot of people don't know what that means. That means that your services have to be working. If they're not working, you're going to have an exclamation mark somewhere. It may be because a road is knocked out. It may be because it's turned the wrong direction. It could be that, you're out of services, you don't have enough coverage, whatever the case may be, okay? It could be that the house that the road is on is not connected. That being said, make sure that you guys have everything working. When you look at this review list, this tells you why you can't submit it. Whatever is in red with the exclamation mark, that is what you're missing, okay? But just make sure that it's actually possible for you to submit something before you start building on it, all right? So that is pretty much what I got for you, but you do not need to spend any money at all whatsoever, okay? You can easily hit 10,000 people. You can hit 20,000 people easily by just simply using the small ones. You can even buy one more of each of these small ones and still have plenty of coins to work with. And you're going to get coins just fine as you level up, okay? So now we have enough services and enough coverage to submit this design challenge with maximum bonus requirements and everything. Everything else that we put around it, we can go through, we can do the gambling that it's requiring. This is a 60% boost, so this is 50%. We could do 50 and a 60 if we wanted. This is a 50, so 50 and 50. Now if we put anything here, it's going to be 0, like I told you guys. Okay? And that's how it works. All right, good luck to you guys.